one I did good on.
I mean, let's ignore Elijah because of the time I jumped off the map on accident. So
I've got a new profile picture. I wish there was a channel in Vulpine just for gecko pictures.
That's great.
Just Gen chat. Kenny will be like, what is going on?
Traveling to Busan.
I could put it in the management chat. Just staff chat. I've got something very important to tell everyone. And it's just pictures of geckos. Cute! I love a gecko. Cute. Good. No, not good.
I have 140.
No. Oh, I should be on 200.
I don't want to go deaf, so.
But why? It's worth it.
I mean, to
Also-
be fair, if I'm deaf, I don't have to
Noodles
turn
is
you down anymore.
Yes.
True. 2 birds, 1 stone.
Hello.
Oh, hi Noodles.
What was he yawning? I mean,
Ready for battle.
they didn't have rally when they rallied at the beginning of the fight, but they kind of, yeah, but I didn't realize we kind of hard fed their rally again.
Огонь по готовности! ازيك؟ وريهم قوتك.
I'm feeling unstoppable.
Helden sterben nicht. Apagando las luces. وريهم قوتك.
Feeling powerful.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Tracer. Apagando las luces. Огонь по готовности.
Ready for battle.
Five, four.
Ready for battle.
Five, four, three, two, one.
there, I I called it to go left side onto them because I saw the Zarya was alone standing there, so I called to chase, and I don't know.
What? What?
No, oh Zarya. Like I called to chase left side on the Zarya because she was completely split from the team, and then I don't know why our Zarya didn't.
Power of destruction. Огонь по готовности. Hello there.
Ice wall coming up.
This will only hurt for a minute.
It's hand.
وليهم قوتك.
Victory.
Brian, what the fuck are your DMs? Yeah.
Welcome to Hollywood. Defend objective A. Objective lost. Changing position. Stop the payload.
Going free. Have it in. Now. Mobility increased. Hello.
Yeah, I've had a lot with Banner where I kind of cold retreats, but I don't know if it's stupid, but he stayed longer and deeper than I wanted him to after I called the retreats. Like he backed up very slowly. Like he was more focused on doing, yeah, like he was more focused on doing damage than actually getting out when the call was to get out.
Adjusting angle of attack.
Ugh.
My trailer is that way, you imbecile!
Finishing them off.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
Sig with it. Upgrade detected. Beam activated.
Boosting up.
Focus my target.
Enthusiasm sings for my... It's hand.
Dein Schutzengel ist da.
Changing position.
Is there? Hey there.
Moving up. Mobility increased. engaged. وليه Reinhardt.
Into the iris.
You need a timeout.
The payload has reached the checkpoint. Boosting up.
Last time I checked, this was not my trailer.
Mobility increased. Going free. Boosting up. Огонь по готовности. Adjusting angle of attack. Focus with me. Executing flight maneuver.
Took you long enough.
Helden sterben nicht.
Going free. Adaptive circuits engaged. وليهم قوتك. وليهم قوتك. Back in the fight.
Allah till me.
Urgent personnel. Go online. Locking up. Adaptive circuits engaged. Winston.
This will only hurt for a minute.
Огонь по готовности. Focus my target. Personality mode. Round 1. Complete.
Ever get that feeling of deja vu?
Score 0 to 3. Switching sides. Ready for battle. Ready for battle. Ready for battle. Ready for battle. Ready for battle.
I'm not paying you for your.
Ready for battle. Ready for battle. Ready for battle. payload. Moving up. The payload. Boosting up. Lifting off. Mobility increased. Boosting up. Going free. Огонь по готовности!
Helden sterben nicht.
Justice reigns from above! Adaptive circuits engaged. Farah.
Helden sterben nicht. Dein Schutzengel ist da.
This is a very long fight for both teams, and honestly, if we win this, it's just staggered them a lot of time. Okay, so they're creating the like fight plan like midways coming through, and they're taking high ground here because they have window and they have cruel. Either ult's really good for them, and we should not give up high ground. We have a grab and pulse. All we need to do is grab on the center of this, and it's going to be hard for Bap to throw one because he has to get specifically on this line here. And yeah, like we should need to play high ground here. We shouldn't give it up, like. Especially when they have High Noon and Window and they're taking high ground. Does play on low ground, it puts us at a disadvantage straight away. And yeah, if we're all gonna drop, we might as well all drop instead of playing up here. And this is a perfect position to grab.
Taking off.
Round drops down low, and we should be going on them tanks straight away.
Огонь по готовности. Rains from above.
Yeah, that was not a good grab. Honestly, if we all track it correctly, we should have like stayed on the high ground, and especially when we had to give up high ground, I don't think we should have looked to do the ult combos there, as you know, create's going to be a high ground set up already, and either way we use ults, we have no one to focus on the create high ground. Especially when they're coming out on this last point, a grab pulse is perfect here. It's just such small area. That's a good pulse. We should be looking to engage on that straight away though. Because when we're looking for a pulse like that on the back line, we need our team in a range to actually like engage on them. And we pulsed them and no one was really near, or no one was ready to like help out. We're not doing really much this fight, they've still managed to push the cart while we're fighting them. So we haven't achieved anything there. We really just like wasted ults and just like wasted ults for them pushing the cart for free. Echo has her advantage here because she already has the pre-made cover from this wall, and the Pharah has to go through these choke points. Good kill on Zarya, she should have died. Yeah, well she did. That's when Pharah up, it was a bad window. We should continue to push on that Rhine there. We shouldn't just back off. Like, especially when they have a window like on this payload and the Rhine's like 1 HP, just push right past it. You're like endangering yourself more by playing here when the window's like sticking out on this side of the cart here. And when he went for the fire strike as well. Like, we just push for it. Rhine's not gonna do anything. Like, you're gonna be in range faster with your like Tesla or the Zarya beam than Rhine is with his hammer. That's unlucky. Probably shouldn't have pushed that far forward. We want to like play high ground here, and wait for them to come and choke because of the high noon. That's a fine engage. Decent kill on the fire, but I think like we didn't even need a roll off there. There was like I think when you do a play like that looking for the fire, you need to have like the confidence to do that play and not be scared. You need to have the confidence of that play working, and then you can continue doing. But we killed the fire, she got res. They have no res now, which is decent, but they are still a player up. Them playing in that tight area is really good for us. The primal was really nice there. This Pharah's feeding, don't know even what that was. That fight was already lost. And now they have a soldier and they just scramble in for time. 2 hit scan against our comp is just bad. Like, the hit scan can't get properly set up because our Echo already has the pre-cover. We should have dropped down sooner and we should have went for that soldier, honestly. The soldier's just free. Like, he's so free playing in that area. Really good grab, and that's just 5 win from us. We played good there, we played around the cover we had, we didn't really overextend. It's just not bad. Right, we got 10 minutes and then I have to go for Vix and Scrim. Is there any map you really want to look at?
Rialto.
Oh.
We didn't do Rialto. What do you mean? there's Lijiang, Hanamura, Junkertown.
Hanamura defense.
Yeah.
At least I feel I played really badly on the defense.
Sure.
I got away with a lot of weird shit.
Traveling to Hanamura.
Us on defense, you mean?
Defend objective.
So, well.
Ready for battle.
Ah, yes, I remember this now.
Ready for
Throughout the scrim, Hammy must have got so mad because she was just a mercy one trick with every comp we played except when we did like brawl comps and played Lucio. So where's all? But okay, great positioning from us. Back to top left, has cover there. Not a threat. We get an early pick on the sim, which is perfect, and we go aggro off that, which is really good because they can't. Well, they can't and shouldn't push in without that sim, and they have nothing to stop us from going that top right window there, which is really good. We get the pick on the back, and both our snipers are getting ultra charge. It's just perfect play from us. Now they're grouping up again. Two things we did miss is for some reason every time they grouped up, they went through this mega room here. They either went here to it or through this back room here, and then went out the door and then hit here straight away. Like they did it to avoid poke, but it kind of made it obvious when they were coming in because they would just walk there. Normally the ram would walk straight up and they would do it straight away, and with where we're set up, it would catch us by surprise. But I don't know why they kept doing this. It especially puts them in a smaller room against the Sigma, Ash and Hanzo. Makes it easier to hit shots. We should be focusing the Ryan shield. TP is going to point there straight away, that's fine. Like I said, we just make this back left rotation, contest the point here a bit, and fuck. Oops. Yeah. So, like, they have the burst from the Sigma, Ash and shit here, playing here, this is fine. Like, the Ryan has to play here, Zarya's in the open. Zarya and their Sigma primary focus. Our Orisa gets BAP healing, BAP's still not contested. Hanzo goes on flank, still not contested, it's really good play from us. The Ryan now just feeds his brain out with this charge. And we forced him off point. We forced their lamp, which doesn't, like, protect the Ryan at all. We've used our lamp there, and this Ryan should be our primary focus. It's just good plays from us. Great sustain, healing, shit on Orisa. And yeah, we made the tanks rotate. Like, that's how we won that. Like, I don't know what their Ryan was doing, but the Ryan put himself in a bad situation where he had to play in this corner here, go out in the open from cover, then go here, and then for some reason he stepped outside the point. If they wanted to sustain this fight, all the Ryan had to do there was play corner, or even play this back corner and play together as a team, but they split themselves up so bad where we won. So yeah, because we know that they're going to do the same thing, like, hopefully you can't hear that, that's very loud in the back of my pod. But yeah, their fight plan is basically, they have no ults, they just go on, they TP point, they don't have a fight plan. Teams never create a fight plan because they don't know what to expect. And our Orisa is going to be on point, the Ryan's shield's already nearly broke, when they come to point they're fucked. Like, Ryan shield down, we should focus that lamp straight away. Our tank's in a rough position, that's a great ball. We should kill this Lucio, we need to kill that Lucio there. And dancing around a window like that, we just need to be in one specific position. This is good for us. Zarya becomes the focus here. If we can kill any of them actually, they're both 1 HP. But yeah, that was good from us. You might have thought you fared there, but that was just like perfect, really. There was nothing much you could really do. Like, we won that on their mistake, rather than our mistake. They do have Simwall and Shatter here, so we need to watch out for that. And if they just use a Simwall or something like that, I think a Flux would just counter it heavily. And even when we see them pushing through, an early Flux there would just be great. They've pushed on point. That's a very late window and a very close up one. If we're going to window like that, we might as well play on this back corner here and play around there. Great Flux. They have no lamp now. As Bappy in a like bad position there. You could still play high ground, I think, or even play back on these stairs and shoot him. Good pick on the Zarya. Bap needs to be the focus there, especially on that Lucio. That Lucio's now just feeding. We need to kill that Lucio. There we go. Now Reaper's just staggering himself more. And that's a fight win. Now, because it's one of the last fights, in these fights we just want to keep playing the corner of point. That's a good dragon. And now they're only going to have one fight left, really, I think. And yeah, with Orisa we just want to play point. Reason why is we have Bongo and we have Bob. That Bongo Bob's an amazing combo, and having the Bongo on point here is just really good for us. Because it's going to reach everyone. Like the Bongo, if you place it here on this corner, it's going to reach them on high ground, it's going to reach over there, it's going to reach over there. It's basically going to reach everywhere. And when we're playing a spam comp and a double sniper comp, it increases our spam massively against a slow moving sustain comp like that. The only real sustain they have is the lamp from like the BAP. And when we Bongo early, it burns them massively. It burns the shields down, it burns all the abilities down earlier. Because let's have a look. Zarya has already used a personal bubble, which that's one ability. We spam them down. Continue to spam. That is a late bubble. It's a late Bongo, but if you look like at what abilities they have, the Bap's already had to use his shift ability, and the Bap's nowhere near the team. He's practically wasted that. Zarya's in the open now. Ryan Shield's gonna break. They're all in the open. They're all just so spread out, and that's just perfect. Absolutely perfect against like played into our comp. Like the spread out, the Rise shield and no one. The Bats we've made Bat wasted his abilities, and like they didn't have. Well, I don't know what they did there, but they shouldn't have split up. But our Bongo just means our damage was amplified so like massively where they had to do something there, and they were just frantically going for something to do. But yeah, we played it like perfectly. I think there was a bit of micro mistakes maybe in team fights, but I think our stage of play is just too hard or unneeded to look at micro mistakes like that. Any questions about anything?